Hey everyone, Jack Atwater here, and welcome to another episode of Pop Luck. Well, welcome to the glow in the dark episode of Pop Luck. This has been one that I've been talking about for a while. I wanted to try to find a night to do it, just because I felt like that way you could really see the glow on the figure. So I have 3 figures that I've already shown off on the channel here with me that I haven't showed the glow of, and then I have 2 figures that are completely new. So we're going to go ahead, look at all 5 of these figures, and I will show you the glow on each of them. First up is, I'm going to start with the 3 that I've already shown off on the channel. The first 2 are in the 21 Pilots web store exclusive Josh and Tyler 2-pack. This box is cool. I've shown it off a lot, so I'm not going to show it in extreme detail. But something that I like to point out is the fact that this box says Pop Animation for some reason, even though it is Pop Rocks. As you turn the box around, on the back you got visuals from the record that band members are in outfits from. They're in outfits from the Stressed Out music video, which is a single from their record Blurry Face. And so this is like a Blurry Face themed backdrop. And then let's go ahead and open the box. So you have a Blurry Face like backdrop card inside behind the actual figures. There you go. And then we are going to go ahead and look at the glow on Tyler and Josh themselves. So I'm going to show off Josh first. Here is Josh. He's pretty cool. He has white earrings as opposed to his non-glow version, which has black. His shirt's cool. He has the cool little tattoo there. Drumsticks, turn him around. This guy is just so good. He's always just so good. Again, if you want to see like a longer review of these first 3, they're already up somewhere else on the channel. So I'm going to go ahead, put this guy up to a lamp or something, bring him back with the lights off so that way you can see him glow. All right, this is what I figured out to do. I moved the lamp that's usually in the corner back there behind me. I brought it down here with me so that way I can very quickly turn it off, keep the glow on the figure, and then show you the figure. All right, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, shoot. I didn't think through the fact too much that my phone will create a light too. But if I keep it back enough, it won't create too much of a light. You know what? No, I'm going to film this in an odd way. Okay, I'm filming it face forward now so that way you can truly see this figure. So there are all of the stars on his shirt. There is his earring, and there is the shirt that lights up. It's really pretty cool. I do have to say, for some reason, it's actually coming out better in the video than it is in real life. It's very light compared to a lot of these glow-in-the-dark Funko Pops. It's very, very light on the glow-in-the-dark. All right, and I deduced that the best thing to do is just keep the one lamp on next to me for this video so that way I can easily turn it off, turn it on. But here we have the next figure from the 21 Pilots 2-pack. This is Tyler. Tyler isn't as spot on as Josh, but he's still really good. I'll do a little 360. He has some socks on, some red socks. This is again from the Stressed Out music video. I believe it's been a little while since I've put this guy up to the light, but I believe that what you're going to see light up is everything red, I think apart from the backpack. I can already tell by how this feels. It feels very different. Actually feels kind of gross. I don't know why, but it feels very different from what you would imagine the beanie. Feels very different from what you would imagine a Funko Pop to feel like. Definitely a lot different than this guy's non-glow-in-the-dark counterpart. So I'm excited to see the beanie, and I believe that the socks light up as well as maybe the shorts. I don't know. We'll see. Like the white in the shorts. We'll see what we got. So I completely lied. Oh no, the beanie lights up. I assumed. So you can kind of see. You can definitely see the stripes on the socks. That is major. You can see that definitely. The beanie, I assumed you would be able to see it better. I'm going to do it another time. I'm going to see if maybe he just needs a little bit more lamp time. We'll see it. All right, there we go. Now we got the beanie working. Look at that. This room is completely black. That is just light coming from the beanie. Combined with the socks, though, that is cool. So that is like Tyler looking at you face forward. Turn him around a little. That's like the back of Tyler. That's pretty cool. I honestly did not expect that beanie to glow nearly as much as it did. All right, so 21 Pilots 2-pack out of the way. I have two figures here that I don't think I've ever seen glow in the dark. I don't think I've ever tried it out. So I am really excited to see what these guys look like. This is one that has been on my channel a few times. This is number 04, the Blue Raspberry Sour Patch Kid. This one's exclusive to the store. It's sugar, because it glows in the dark. Here's the little Sour Patch Kid themed box, and then on the back you got all of the different Sour Patch Kids you can collect. So let's go ahead and get this guy open. All right, so here he is. And I've been wanting to see what this guy looks like ever since I reviewed him a few videos ago. This guy is really cute. He's blue, and I would assume that what we're gonna see glow is the sugar specks on him. I would assume that that's what we're gonna see glow. Still warming. I don't want to have an issue like I had with Tyler Joseph where I had to do it twice because I didn't do it for long enough the first time. All right, I think we should be about good. All right, guys. Holy moly, does this guy glow. Look at that. This one is absolutely insane. It works like a light. Like you could navigate your way through a dark room with this guy. Look at that. So as you can see, it's mostly the left side. I was wrong about it being primarily the sugar. It's mostly the left side that lights up. So the right is pretty dark, but you don't really get that. Like the light on the left side makes up for it, so you can still see the right side in great detail. Look at that. That is incredible. Genuinely, that is amazing. This is one of the coolest Funko Pops I own maybe now, I think. All right, so 3 out of 5 Funko Pops, done. We are now moving on to the first of our 2 new ones. And this just so happens to be the 99th Funko Pop that I featured on my channel. This is number 227 in the Pop animation line. This is Rugrats, or Reptar from Rugrats. As you can see, he is an exclusive to Entertainment Earth. I love the Rugrats box. We go ahead and turn around. You see like the living room from Rugrats in like the weird warped way that you saw it in the show. There you have the common line on the back. You have 225 Tommy, 226 Chucky, and 227 Reptar, which would probably just be a non-glow-in-the-dark version of the figure that we have here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this guy open. All right, so now that he's open, we can take a closer look at the figure, and look at how cute this guy is. It's been forever since I've opened this guy up. He has like a blue tongue, orange eyes. I mean, this guy is very, almost like actually creepy, which is kind of cool. The blue scales on the back are really cool. I love the way that the body is done with the tail like swooping in and out. That is really cool. And like the screaming expression on him, like the fierce coming at you, that is very cool. And the teeth, I mean, amazing figure. I honestly am very excited and very curious to see what parts of him glow. I'm thinking because of the way the body is made up, it looks a little different from the head. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like a different type of material it's made out of. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the two glue, if the whole head glowed or the body. But also the tongue looks like something that could glow. The teeth could glow as well. I mean, we're gonna figure it out. The only thing that doesn't feel like it could glow would be the blue scales. Honestly, even if the eyes started glowing, I wouldn't be too surprised. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Honestly, I hate to say it. It's cool because of how much it glows, but I thought a specific portion of the figure, or like a specific part of the figure would glow, like the body, the teeth, something like that, and it's just the same as the glow in the dark Sour Patch Kid, where it's just like this, a little bit of glow on one side of his body. And I mean, this, like I said, is a completely dark room. The phone screen is pointing away from him. I'm filming out of my front camera, so light is not coming from anywhere at all but this figure. The only light not coming from this figure is coming from the Sour Patch Kid, who's now in his box, who is still glowing. But apart from the Sour Patch Kid, all of this light is coming from him. So it's a lot of light, just I thought it would be a specific portion of the, like a specific feature of the figure, not like just like the left side, but like the teeth or the eyes or something like that. But it is still very cool. All of these guys, I'm very surprised, and I mean very surprised by the amount of glow on the Sour Patch Kid and on this guy. I mean, it is absolutely insane. I think that maybe, I'm starting to figure that perhaps the 21 Pilots ones are sort of an exception in way of they have specific features that glow and not just like a specific area of the figure that glows. Like Josh's shirt and the stars and the earrings, Tyler's beanie, and socks. I think that they may be the only ones, or some of the only ones, or a very rare occurrence that the glow works like that. That being said, that's my opinion on this matter after viewing 4 Funko Pops that glow in the dark. So we'll see. We'll see what we're looking at with this 5th and final one, which I made sure just so happened to be the 100th Funko Pop that I reviewed on this channel, which is kind of a big deal. And I made sure that this was the 100th one because this is one of my favorite Funko Pops I own, if not my genuine favorite out of every Funko Pop I have. This is number 602, Jack Skellington in Fountain. This is a box lunch exclusive. This is like a Pop Moments type of thing. It doesn't actually say Pop Moments, but that's kind of what it is. And something so crazy about this one is the box lunch exclusive sticker. Unlike, let's say, the Reptar one where there are 2 stickers, glow in the dark and Entertainment Earth exclusive, this box lunch sticker is both pieces of information. It says box lunch exclusive glows in the dark, which is pretty crazy. So, first time reviewing it, let's go ahead and take a minute to look at the box. Oh, it does say movie moments. Look at that. I knew it was a movie moment. Let's go ahead and look at this guy. It's pretty basic. It's your basic Nightmare Before Christmas theming on the front of the box. But as you turn it around, on the back, this is what I like, is the image of it in front of the backdrop, which is included with the figure as well. So that's pretty cool. I like the box on this one. It gives very creepy. It gives very Halloween. It's honestly just an amazing box and fits the figure so well. I'll show it off one more time. This side is bland. It's just the regular Jack Skellington and Fountain. But on the back, you got that. On the side, you got that design with like the little skulls. I mean, this one's really cool. All right, unboxing the figure. In the back, we have that backdrop I told you about. It's the Halloween Town backdrop with the full moon. This is just so crazy cool. And you got like all the kooky houses and everything there. And then as far as the figure itself is concerned, he comes in that sort of packaging, which is a little bit different from the normal flap of a Funko Pop, where it's 2 pieces of plastic like stuck together. So let's go ahead, pull it open. And here we have Jack Skellington in the fountain. And this guy is so ridiculously huge. Not to mention the insane amount of detail on him. So let's go ahead and do a full 360. But the make of the fountain is absolutely crazy. That is just the insane amount of detail in the stones. What I like here is the fact that the stones are misshapen in that very weird gothic Tim Burton-esque way. The gargoyle is choking himself, I believe, which I literally just now noticed. Let's keep turning this guy around, show you the back. You got a little tail there. I love the animation on Jack himself sort of climbing up onto the fountain. I love the detail in Jack's pinstriped suit. His face is iconic. The animation, like I said, of him climbing onto the fountain is so cool. And the fact that everything is very asymmetrical and misshapen about this figure is just so neat. This thing is just huge. And I love the fact that it's like spitting out the green water. I mean, that is awesome. And Jack there, oh, he's so cool. And the little like bow tie, I mean, that right there is a quality Funko Pop. So, if I remember correctly, this is one that I do remember doing glow in the dark before pretty recently. If I remember correctly, the glow on this one comes primarily from the water. So I'm going to go ahead, put it up to ye old lamp, and we will see what becomes of this figure on the other side. All right, here we go, guys. And this is sick. Like I said, it's the water that is coming out of the gargoyle's mouth. You have the top of the water that is lit up there, and then you have the pool of the water, which is lit up there. And I really like actually how it's only part of the water that's like coming down here. It's only part of that, which somehow gives it that sense of it's active and currently running down the fountain. Like the fact that the light almost sort of trickles, because you can see it stay just a little bit throughout the entirety of the thing. And then it pools down here, and that is really, really cool. And you can see, I didn't even notice the ripple, without doing the glow in the dark, I didn't even notice the ripple that you can see right there. That is really, really cool. All right, guys, so those are my 5 glow in the dark Funko Pops. To conclude, we had Tyler and Josh, who are pretty cool. They didn't glow as strong as any of the other guys, but we then had the Reptar glow. Actually, Tyler glowed a lot more than I was expecting him to glow. Then we had Reptar, then we had the Sour Patch Kid, who is probably the strongest glower out of all 5 of these figures. This was really cool. Then we had Reptar, who had a very strong glow as well. And finally, we had what might be my favorite figure here, Jack Skellington in Fountain, and the glow on this guy was so cool. And the effect that the glow had, oh my gosh, absolutely insane. The effect that the glow had on like how it made it look like it was rippling and the water running down, crazy. All right, so there we go. Those were the 5 glow-in-the-dark Funko Pops. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned. Bye, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.